What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. What are we gonna do tonight, Dre? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. So last time we had the forces of justice wander through our entire lair and smoke us pretty hard. It hurt, and it only came down to our evil genius doing her thing to stop it. So we've trapped up the hallways, got a few more traps running around, but it's still not entirely good enough, and we are still working on bait and watch, at least the first part of it, for now, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a nightmare. So we have to get the rest of these schemes done. While the super agent isn't there, we'll send her in. We'll send our troops in, I guess. Super agent is not there right now, but we did activate a couple of other super agents, which doesn't help us very much. And you know what? We're gonna launch that scheme because Agent X is up north. Put it on high speed just because we gotta get going. Do need a little bit more money coming in. How to reward us with scientists? We want to exchange things for money. All the networks are kind of tied up right now. There's one with not too much heat in it. 5 mercs for a good amount of gold.
Salaries paid.
Let's get that last mercenary trained up. I had to get a little bit more gold. A little bit distracted today, too. Because I'm kind of chomping at the bit right now. As soon as I'm done recording this, there's a new episode of Hell of a Boss. Now, if you haven't seen it, it is very, very vulgar, dark humor. But Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. They are amazingly funny. They really speak to my personal sense of humor. And there's a brand new episode that just came out, so as soon as we're done here, that's what I'm going to be doing, because they're awesome. Been waiting for episode 6 for a while now. I know it's a little off topic to the gaming that we're doing, but it works. Now, one thing that we can do is start looking at our front of house, especially since we're still getting a lot of money coming in. And just as we expected, our valets are using this area, our valets and our socialites. All of our deception minions are using the proper facilities. We still have to expand this area to give them back their sanity and their entertainment. We need things from the break room and the archive, like re-education chairs, not that, muscle minion smarts, restores minion smarts, improves worker smarts. So we're going to need a couple of re-education chairs. And where's the break room? It's mess hall, break room, staff room. Restore minion morale. And yeah, we're going to need one of those for sure. So looking at it, we're going to need to expand out at least this section here. So what we can do while we're waiting is put the break room about like that. And we can use this as corridor for the short term. Then we can put some re-education chairs in here. So archive, like that. And that'll sort out our deception minion room and allow us to have a little bit more access to the front of house. And we can start putting in the things that really screw with agents trying to get in the front door. Be nice if we could eventually turn this hallway all the way up to here and then out to here. It means our minions will have to run a little bit further, but we can probably move the guard room over into this section. Our minions won't have such a straight path out here, but then we can repurpose this area. Cut down on the traps, the cameras, security posts. We can put them in here, put a guard room along this wall, and make things a little bit easier for us. And as I say that, we get an invasion of fossils.
Succeeded.
So yeah, we don't want them coming in right through this direction. It's going to be a little bit better once we've researched a very specific tech. I think it's in the lair? Construction depot. We're going to need to get a supercomputer to research it and complete 6 additional tier 4 research projects. So we're going to have to research a lot in here. But once we get that, we don't have to go to the helicopter anymore, which makes it a lot easier for us in the long run.
Salaries paid.
And just like that, that super agent is back. Mr. Pain in the Butt isn't doing anything over here right now. We need 4 martial artists, which means we're going to have to wait for them. There's no other Lena's World Tour stops that are accessible to us. That said, we can reduce the heat in Australia.
Feel my wrinkled fist.
Jubei is in combat. There we go. Alright, so we've got this sorted out a little bit. So what we can do is go in, build the archive, and toss in a couple of chairs. This only costs 6 power, and we have plenty of power. And then staff room, we need the EGTV. Can we fit it this way? We can fit it that way. There we go. So a nice big confirmed break room. It's going to run us dry on funds pretty quickly, but we should make most of that back. I love seeing all the green come up from inside of our front of house casino operation. Lots of distraction, lots of money coming in. And we'll have enough to pay all of our salaries. How many martial artists do we have training overall? 4 to max, so we'll need all 4 of them to train up before we can do next segment. Love that they do the crane kick on this dummy down here. A little bit of Daniel-san action. We have all the minion types as far as I'm aware. Yes, we do. So now it just comes down to using them in the proper fashion. So we've got people around the world chilling things out. And eventually we're going to go after some of these super agents. We have 1 martial artist trained, but we need 3 more. And then once it's done, we can take care of the last section of Lena's World Tour. Deal with that. The rest of it is just kind of hurry up and wait at the moment. Everything's kind of working out pretty good. I mean, our minions' morale and smarts and everything is not getting degraded.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
As long as they're not coming in the back door, we're good.
Salaries paid.
We can check out our other floors while we're waiting. So eventually we're going to need to put in the supercomputers and other science-y type stuff for our Brainiac people. Centrifuges and supercomputers. Don't think we'll be able to put 4 of each in. They're expensive and power hungry. But we don't exactly need them just yet.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
And how's our current research? Our rifle racks are going okay. Then we can put a rifle rack in. That'll give us a little bit more damage boost. Double check
Technically, I'm invincible.
Yeah, still waiting on the martial artists. We're not looking too bad. We've still got 235 heat with hammer. Just sucks. Other people are leaving the island. We still have 124 power. No real requirements. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Let's throw in a centrifuge there, and one there, and a supercomputer there.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
And there. But our vaults are full, so we might as well spend money. Get the rifle racks, which are coming pretty quick here. Such a beautiful island. And I cannot wait until we get access. Forces of Justice coming in off the beach. Can't wait till we can turn some of these areas into kill zones. Just not quite yet.
New research has been completed.
Alright, so let's go to the lair. And we can get... Oh, we are short on cash. Compact lockers are nice. Increased deception and morale with a course in the fine arts. Shame their muse is so, well, never mind. These workers do what they can do. Increases morale of all deception minions. Yeah, we've got to wait on pretty much everything. We're going to get hit here because, yeah, we overspent a little bit. So we have to watch for a few desertions, probably.
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
Well, that was a little bit reckless, but your cash flow can, in theory, jump around a lot. So we're just going to have to watch for desertions.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
I really shouldn't be so reckless, but, Is what it is. We can handle a few minions going AWOL. Oh, we've got soldiers coming in again. So much better with actual people around to fire off at. So they didn't invade us that time. I'm not seeing anyone running for the hills, so that helps. I do want to get a rifle rack in, though. How much is it going to cost to hit that last stage of the world tour? Still need those 2 extra martial artists, so that doesn't really help us much right now. It's a matter of keeping everything in line. But I really want to get a rifle rack in, not just the pistols that we've got. Probably have to wait till after our next payday. Considering a minion at any moment could go and finish off that centrifuge. I think we'll be okay for this payday. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got 3.5 minutes, well, a minute and a half, given that we're on 2 times speed, to gain back up the 73,696 that we need. Yeah, 69, nice. Which I think we'll be able to make, if just barely. It'd be nice if they showed you how much you were making per second, as well as
A trap has been triggered.
your salaries and everything are going to cost. Just sending agents all over the place. They're all level 5s now. It's Mr. Sam, right? Alright, let's check and see on our martial artists. We have 3 now, which is good.
Salaries paid.
And we made our salaries, so that's great too. And now we should have all of the tech in place to do any of the research that we need up for the near future. So we'll check on our muscle minions. Still waiting on that last martial artist. Zara Yun. You're the person that we need to get over and trained up. So hurry up. Mr. Miyagi, this thing. Research. How much time do we have left? 7 minutes. We should be good on that. At least
I'll hack you to bits.
At least good enough to get our advanced guard table, because when we rebuild our guard station, the advanced guard table will be better.
Terrorizing of technique.
Research has begun.
After the next payday, we will put the rifle rack in, which will give our Shusty type minions an advantage when it comes to taking out the forces of justice. So let's face it, they all suck.
I need you to capture that minion. For science.
And we don't have the brainwashing machine, do we? Oh, we do. So we can actually just brainwash that minion back into compliance. Where's a martial artist, though? So it means we still... Oh, we have 4 now. count
We
as one of the four?
captured a minion.
Jubei is gonna take care of him. So that helps.
Brainwashing.
I'm trying something out. Ignore that minion.
Gets rid of their specialty, but prevents them from leaving. So we just gotta wait on another martial artist to train up. Means another mercenary to train up before the martial artist can train up. Yeah, you make a mistake and you get shocked. That's nice.
Salaries paid.
Alright, with the salaries paid, we can go to our guard room, our armory anyway. Rifle rack. Drop one of those bad boys down and get us some rifles. Just gotta keep up minor appearances until everything's all said and done. Amina Puddles, who plays a
trap
wizard
has been
in D&D
triggered.
apparently. Well, she's going to be the one that's taking care of our deception minions. I really want to get that scheme launched so we can advance. But let's go to our frontage stuff. Floor show. Weaponized minion karaoke skills to drive the agents away. 5,000 gold and 2 power. So let's just toss that in right now. It's going to be our live entertainment venue. Put our bars and everything over here. So now if the agents go this way, we're good.
A trap has been triggered.
Definitely got a bit of traps for this area, especially once we turn it into the primary entrance and exit. Now, have our minions grabbed all the rifles? Yes, they have. So we've got minions running around with SMGs. Alright, we're doing good there. Do we have all 4? We have all 4 of our martial artists. Send our martial artists out, and we will complete Bait and Watch Part 1. As soon as the minions hit the
Your
transport.
scientists have made a breakthrough.
Advanced security stations. Let's actually go for
Research
the
has
best
begun.
power type, because then when we have it set up for underground, it'll be easy to access. This is just a swath of untamed mountain. terrain, tunnel. I don't know what you call it.
Salaries paid.
So the centrifuge is going. So we can start getting rid of this entire abomination. Maybe set up room for more minions. Or more gold, depending on how we want to look at it. I mean, our gold vault doesn't fill up too quickly right now. More's the pity. Everything seems to be working just fine. How's that mission going? What are you waiting for? One martial artist. Why are you not going to the helicopter? Like most tech problems, you can solve it by turning it off and back on.
Task complete.
Alright, kidnap Lena from the world stage. And interrogate Lena in the prison. Quarantine Void at the device. So we're going to try and do those in order. We need more minions, more martial artists.
A scheme has succeeded.
You know what, we're going to launch that scheme too and give us 5 mercenaries that can train up. I don't really want to launch that scheme right now. 6 guards for some cash coming in. We can launch that one. As soon as we have the martial artist, though, we will go and kidnap her. You agents had bad timing coming in. Quarantine Void.
A trap has been triggered.
We can at least get that out of the way. See, that's what the rifles look like. A few of our hitmen there had them. This hitman has one. Pretty sure.
Salaries paid.
See if I can spot someone else who's got a rifle. It's not really important right now, but kind of something interesting just to keep our focus while we're going on. Now, see, that'd be a great torture
Task
device
complete.
for interrogating all of our hostiles. Strap into the centrifuge for a little bit. That'd be great. Well, it'd be great for us. Wouldn't be so fun for the person strapped to it. We have 21 power. What does a rifle rack cost for power? Submachine guns. It only costs 1 power. So let's just
A
install
trap
another
has
rifle
been
rack.
triggered.
once that gets set up, they'll be able to get some more rifles. We have one martial artist. Seems like that's always the kicker. Wish there was priority buttons that you could just prioritize certain training. There's the submachine
A trap
guns.
has been triggered.
So I'm thinking these killer bee traps aren't exactly helping us out here, but they're doing an okay job for now. Really, it just comes down to training up martial artists, martial artists, martial artists. Aye. How much power does a second martial artist trainer consume? So that's a spin doctor, that's a hitman. Martial artist, 20 power. So we can't really install a second one right now. Nice little stage show that already distracted an enemy minion. This does sound like a normal speed.
Technically, I'm invincible.
You're a henchman.
I have many special needs. Observe!
Oh, I love how cheesy it is. It's never gonna get old. Fusion generators, come on. Might have to install. That makes sense, Dre. Install some temporary power on this floor, so we can get another martial artist trainer up. Could possibly help. Could possibly just be a waste of money. We could start a side quest to get this chick. Oh, this is the one that we wanted.
Have you seen this report? That meddling journalist, Padma Banerjee, dead, and authorities are baffled as to how.
Sure did, boss. Nice one, finally taking her out.
That's the thing, I didn't. She's the 8th target to turn up dead that I didn't touch.
Doesn't that still come out as a win for you, though?
Not if this assassin decides to target me someday. Get out there. Find out who's killing them and how.
Alright, so survey the deaths on the world stage. That'll give us something to do while we're waiting. Survey that one there. That one there. And we can't do that one just yet because we got symmetry in the way. Send out a ton of our scientists, 'cause I think we have a fair number of these technicians, scientists. Yeah, so we'll have to wait for scientists to train up, but that'll take far less time.
A scheme has succeeded.
What are these then? Ah, right. Loot, side stories, worker, minion, science and deception. We got all the minions. We haven't seen all the investigators yet. We still gotta see the highest threat level of them. I haven't had any super agents in the lair just yet. Though we'll be starting to bait them soon enough. Now, one of these should give us some scientists or something as a reward.
A trap has been triggered. Salaries paid.
And it doesn't take nearly as long to train up basic minions into a first tier minion as it does to train up things like martial artists. So we don't have to wait as long there.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Increase your latest minion capacity. Increases all deception minions maximum vitality. All deception minions maximum smarts. Maximum morales. Let's do the learning lamp.
Research has begun.
See if we can up our deception minions a little bit more, make this front of house a little bit more secure. We only have 2 martial artists, so after this guy, another one needs to train up before we can send them on the mission. That region got locked down. That'll lock the region down, lock the region down. Need to find one of the mysterious deaths in an open region that won't lock it down. There we go.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Send our minions out on that little side run. We should probably start doing some of the loot missions here pretty quick too. There's one to steal a giant bottle of maple syrup, and all of my fellow Canadians will understand that we must do that one. Sooner rather than later. Because maple syrup is awesome.
Task complete.
Complete research project, the Death Aquatic. Okay, so as soon as our learning lamp research is done, we will do that. Now, do we have the forces necessary to go steal this lady? One more martial artist. Always waiting on that last martial artist. Fernando Yoon. It's always a Yoon we're waiting on. Nice to see the training room getting used a little bit more. How did you get hurt so badly? Especially as a fresh arrival. I don't want to have to put a second bed in.
Salaries paid.
Alright, Mr. Yoon, hurry up. Fernando. I always chuckle when I see the giant Slurpee machine go off. Though it is a bit of a waste to put onto a martial artist, because they're going to be going out here pretty quick. Oh, come on. I so want to see that last martial artist. Mr. Yoon, how are you doing?
A trap has been triggered.
Perfect. We should now have the martial artist we need. And the hitman. That'll be able to complete part of that. Get bait and watch done. Then we get to interrogate her, which is going to be awesome. How many people are we still waiting on? 3.
A trap has been triggered.
I hear shooting, but I think all our traps are on the first floor. Oh, the shooting is coming from our trainer. Dirt, Ray. Dirt. Come on, you're just taunting me, game. Waiting for one more person. Just one more. And then we can complete that part of the... There we go. Come on, fly. Fly now. Fly now.
A scheme has succeeded.
Alright, now we just gotta wait for this lady to get here. Lena Lundstrom. Definitely looks a little creepy.
Salaries paid.
Catch her at this hallway here. Kind of reminds me of the wife off Married with Children. I can't remember her
We've
name
got a new
offhand.
prisoner.
All masters require a moment of peace.
Alright, let's see who goes and interrogates her.
Communications encrypted.
Ah, Janet got to her.
Now I know why you refused my invitation. You're working with the forces of justice.
Very clever. Yes, I supplied the wristwatches and the code that runs them.
Aha! Soon your watches will be purely decorative, and they don't even look that... Why are you smiling?
Because the watches were never the point. Void is running my code.
Your code? You mean the microfilms were a trap? What have you done to Void?
A number of things. For one, it is about to give me the ideal opportunity to escape. As for the rest, I'm sure you'll figure it out soon enough. Get ready for some visitors.
What do you... Hey, where'd you go? How did she get away?
Alright, so we quarantined it to stop the virus. Lena Lundstrom told you what you need to know to disable the Aegis wristwatches, but in the meantime, Void is broadcasting images to the world and drawing gawkers to the lair.
We've had word of masses of tourists on their way. Did we send an invitation?
Lundstrom. Her code made Void broadcast images of our cover operation with funny text captions.
Oh, it's the worst time for visitors. That virus is still causing trouble. Even Iris has developed a fault.
The wonderful thing about this virus is once I have it under control, I can make use of it.
I'm glad you look on the bright side, boss.
The cigarette squeals in the rowboat.
You don't have to use code phrases. We're alone.
Green soda jugs grind alarmingly.
Oh, it's the virus. It's affected your systems.
The ship's bones search for fury.
Alright, so complete research, trap countermeasures, dissuade tourists at the welcome desk. Which means we're gonna need a welcome desk. Let's see here. Cocktail bar, survey station, welcome desk. And just for brevity, if we put it right there, should be good. Sabotage tech on the world stage, complete research, remove virus. So we got a lot of research that needs to be done. Hurry up, minion, we need that desk. Considering the next time the cruise ship arrives here, we're probably going to get swamped. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, more people playing slot machines? I'm okay with that. And we just need to deal with all the other research. So hurry up, learning lamp.
A trap has been triggered.
Should be able to take care of the tourists easily. Oh, that is a lot of tourists. A lot of tourists. They're not stopping.
Task complete.
Okay, they're stopping. Okay, so that was a lot of tourists getting off the boat, but a lot of them are just turning around and getting right back on because we completed that in time. So while we're winding down for this week, let's check on the world stage, see if there's any of these little missions that we can fire off. That requires criminal network level 2. So we're gonna have to
A trap has been
upgrade
triggered.
that. And we're actually gonna have to install and then upgrade one here.
Salaries paid.
So that's gonna be a bit more than we can do in the short amount of time we got left. So I think that's just where we're gonna call it for this week, guys. So if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be a valuable minion in the lair, or pop up in other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.